to Lagoon Radio.
A beautiful afternoon to you once again. We are 14 minutes gone past or 2 p.m. West African time, and it's still the 17th day in the month of August 2021. Top of the afternoon to you. Trust by this time of the day you should be thinking of having lunch, or you should have had lunch. Abigail, have you had lunch? Covenant, have you had lunch?
No.
Hope we're gonna get all the ginger. This one everybody has not eaten. How about you, Bosse?
I'm not eating.
We're fasting. But are you truly observing the fast?
We're doing a general fast. Mm-hmm. It's a personal but general fast.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, on this note, we're welcoming you to the afternoon drive show here on Lagoon Radio. Don't forget to be a part of the show. All you have to do is to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Twitter and on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also connect with us by downloading our app on your Google Play Store or your App Store, depending on the device that you're using, be it an Android phone or an Apple phone, on iOS. Or an iPhone.
You two have not eaten.
I've not eaten,
That's
you know. So don't forget just to download the app, search Lagoon Radio and download the app, and you get to listen to us from wherever you are in the world. And perhaps you need to, put a picture to the faces, put a picture to the voices that you are listening to. You subscribe to our
YouTube channel
LagoonTV on YouTube to listen to us and look at our beautiful faces and how we are faring. Definitely, if you watch this video, you understand the state of what we are talking about. Don't forget, it's still Lagoon Radio, and we're broadcasting from the very heart of Lagos Marina, bringing to you all of the entertainment gist that you might have missed out from last night till early hours of today. So don't forget, follow us on all our social media platforms, download the app on Google Play Store or your Apple Store to listen to us. I'm not the only one in the studio. With me by my side is Abigail. We stopped that one. Okay. No, it's another thing. Maybe another time will launch this afternoon. By my side is Abigail in Naumba. She's gonna be assisting me in all of the talking we're gonna be doing together. And right in front of me is Covenant and Bosse seated graciously. I hope you're not hungry, but then we're going to do the talking together. Yes, so we're going to be starting with, I don't know what gist we have. I have lots of relationship things. I don't know whether... honestly, no, but then if I look at the survey of all the gist I have, feels like it's probably, let's call it a relationship Tuesday, honestly. Okay. Because the whole of the gist I have, relationship, this, that. But then we're here to keep you updated and informed on all of the entertainment gist that you might have missed out, just in case you are wondering what are they about to talk about. Yes, so do you want to kick off?
Yes. I remember, I think, I can't remember the year, but I remember at some point in time when I was much younger. Who knows this movie? Olumakaiye.
That woman.
I don't. You've not watched it. I was gonna find it. I think that was the first, as a child, that was the first Yoruba movie that I watched with that subtitle, and I got it. Because then my Yoruba was horrible. Yeah, and I think that was where I actually picked up a lot of words I can play with today. So, if you're wondering how the matter arise, all right. So, concerning the Yoruba Nation, Sunday Igboho, and everything that has been happening, his lawyers have come out to inform the general public that to prevent a situation of Olumakaiye happening, that they had to chain Sunday Igboho. They had to actually put him in chains, so that he doesn't become a cat and disappear. The one that Olusegun Falola, one of the lawyers of the Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo, who is also known as Sunday Igboho, has disclosed why the agitator was initially chained in the Benin Republic security agents. Okay. So according to him, he disclosed that Sunday was chained to prevent him from disappearing mysteriously. Where you open door in the morning, Paul outside the house, they prayed. By the time they finished praying, they would just go. So that doesn't happen again, They had to chain him. According to him, Beninese security agents were told that Igboho could turn into a cat and escape. I feel like this is an excuse for the inhuman treatment he was mounted. Because he's not it's actually so funny. I feel like this is just an excuse because you're not supposed to put him. He's already in custody. Chaining him doesn't make any sense. So now people know that he was changed. That was a maltreatment. People might, get agitated and start to fight and start to say stuff again. And you're coming out to us. The reason why you did it is because Papa, maybe because his tribal mark look like whiskers. But yeah, that's the reason. Because I don't see how this makes any sense in today's world. Do you even believe anybody that? Do you believe in all this?
Disappearing.
Do you believe in magic?
I don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
Well, I really I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They feel the personality in question is that capable. They feel the personality in question can do such something. So they have to, so that they'll say that they did well, they went beyond enacting what they wanted to do. They went beyond the normal.
They did. Obviously went beyond normal. Because it's not normal.
It's not normal. They went beyond normal.
Well, Oliver Mosi says you people should rest in Jesus' name. Don't come and kill us here. Or come and be killing us with stories that touches the heart. It's just funny. Everybody in the comment section is literally just laughing their hearts. Their cats out because they're cat emoji free. Alright, that's that on that.
And in the early hours of the news, up from yesterday.
Okay, sorry.
This news has been what's next, or what has become of Nigeria? Because we don't pray for such things to happen, but then, as a country like Nigeria, we have to stand our ground. We have to support our nation. So the president's aide, Loretta Onochi, has come to say concerning the insurgency in Afghanistan that is currently happening. Well, what do you have to say? How will you stand by your nation?
Which of the nation are we standing?
Nigeria, my country.
I be you.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm you. I've told you people.
Wait. Are we actually Nigerians or UARans?
I don't know about you.
Has it been proclaimed?
Who proclaimed what? I'm proclaiming by the power vested in me as a citizen of UAR. I don't know. I cannot stand behind or before or between anything I don't know about. I already give him. You don't know my Chinese name yet.
What's it? Tell me.
What's the problem? Li Hong Shong. Okay, for me, I feel like this. What's happening in Afghanistan is a warning to countries like Nigeria, where there's a lot of insurgents. We have Boko Haram, we have bandits, we have Fulani headsmen, we have unknown gunmen. We have too many names for
different things.
And these things are real security threats. Exactly. It was like a joke when this was happening in Afghanistan, and nobody would have believed that the US government would get tired and pull out, and the Taliban would take over the government. People are literally. I saw that very day the video came out. People were hanging on the wings of an airplane. How will you like? By the time the airplane stand up, you are dead. But people are really ready to risk their lives to do that. And the American government are already calling on the Taliban that people should still be allowed to travel or leave if they want to. It's not by force. You want to be a government, no problem, but let people still have their freedom to choose to stay in that under your government or leave. So, and someone made a tweet saying that a country like Nigeria should take in some of these Afghans. Only the border that we are sharing with, what is that? It's causing problem. We now want to carry our hand to bring them in. We can support them because
ordinary we say that we have 3 multinational ethnic groups. We are capable. Enough problem.
No, we are capable. See, what I like about Nigeria is like that family member that they don't help family. They don't help their brothers and their sisters. But if they see a stranger, they help a stranger. You get like we used to give Ghana lights, but we don't have lights. When South Africa was going through the apartheid era, President Olusegun Obasanjo then literally was part of the reason why South Africa got their freedom. We used to extend. We're very good, so we can give them money. We can give them we can help them from afar. But please don't come here. Tongues. Let's not mix too much.
And down in the comment section, Tolatayo says, "Tell your boss to undo Boko Haram and stop romancing them." That is another huge one. Like there's a lot. If you take a look at this comment section, we deeply have a lot to say about Nigeria and the state of insurgency here and there. So, well, As a citizen that I am, I will do my best. The little that God has empowered me to, me to do, I will do it by staying in my house and
Pray for
guiding myself and pray for the country.
Songs.
Songs.
Okay, I don't know if you have seen the video of a priest kissing students.
As baptism of what?
Even confirmation, I don't know what you want to confirm. What was when the first girl came up? I thought it was his wife. I thought they were playing love in the altar.
They're never meant to play love in the altar.
Hey, no, boy,
everything putting the sign of the cross and
boy, if it's his wife, go and come over. Maybe they want to show example. This how to love your wife. You know, I would not have minded. The first girl came, he kissed her on the lips. The second one came. I was still trying to understand what happened. It was the third girl who had her nose mask on, who was obviously extremely uncomfortable, and he told her to take off your mask. Like, he waited for her to take off the mask and then kissed her on the lips.
Only kiss.
Your head is there. Your head is there.
Only kiss.
So, of course, with such a video going viral, people have their comment. It is disgusting. It is uncalled for. What was the motivation? What was behind it? Exactly. So the International Province of Ghana Anglican Communion have come out to issue a statement that they are investigating it. That they are saddened, by the situation, and they have launched investigation. They're also holding counseling sessions for the young girls involved.
Should be cardiac arrested. Not really saddened.
If you was in that Boski, I will understand. If you was in that Boski, you will understand. But anyway,
that was supposed to be a confirmation service because they were all wearing white. But then when did kissing become a tradition? When did it become?
Exactly. So someone says, Simbi says, this is abuse, especially for the last girl, because it was obvious she never wanted it. What kind of rubbish is this? Very disturbing, I tell you.
Very disturbing.
Very, very disturbing to
see. We will pass more. Definitely, there's more to this.
More updates will come.
It's unfold. So we'll definitely trust us to share it with you when the news gets to our table. Our domots.
Our domots. I saw one virgin talk yesterday. I wasn't going to. Has come again. Sorry. Okay, so
I saw that one too.
I don't know if majority of us are young. There's no married person here, but as per experience from reading people's stories I've been reading all my life, I've actually heard or read about these things happening a lot, right? So a lady had tweeted that a guy said he will marry a virgin because he won't work out. Okay, so a lady made a tweet about a guy saying that he wanted to marry a virgin, and he gave his reason why he wanted to marry a virgin, right? Then somebody made a comment under that. So this is a comment, right? It says, his name is Neo Official. But I want to go and find him and help us to beat
personality.
him. Maybe want to help us to beat him, but can help us. Thank you. So his name is Neo_Official. It says, I know a guy who is not so big, whatever that means. He pleaded with his virgin wife that he wouldn't want childbirth to ruin their sex life.
In
other words, didn't born you. So they made a decision. You will say the guy made a decision, not they. But let's continue. So they made a decision to give birth, as if it's the man and the woman that is going to born the child together. He made a decision for her to give birth to all their three kids.
Through CS.
He
pays her.
That's not the point. They currently have 2 girls and a boy. We are marrying virgins. Talk another thing, please. So that means... Okay, let me finish reading stuff. It says the most important thing in marriage, according to Neo, is finding someone that will be a partner in all the real sense of the word. A pharmacist I know married a nurse, pleaded with her to leave her high-paying job and take care of all the kids till they were all gone to boarding school. She gladly agreed. All the standards people set online are from a place of hurt and bitterness. Most times, people are making their marriage, whatever. Now you just deviated from the point just because you wanted it to sound like as if you have sense, because you don't. Your first story, your first story, which was a reaction to this lady saying a lot of guys want to marry virgins when they themselves are not even virgins, right? They want to marry virgins because they feel like, oh, she's tight and all of that. But you yourself, are you a virgin? That was what you're reacting to, and the only story you could come up with was a guy making his wife go through CS for 3 kids just because he wanted her to still be tight and fresh. I don't know. I've heard stories where I think I read this one, so it actually caused an outrage at some point, where the lady went to give birth, and then behind her back, the husband went to the doctor and told the doctor to stitch her up. Do you know the pain you've put that person through for life? So after she gives birth, because sometimes there's usually a tear, but they can stitch it up back to the level where it was before, so that everything is back to normal. But this man wanted the doctor to stitch it up even more, so that it will feel tight for him. Now you're putting that man through pain that will not come to an end, but you're satisfied and you're happy, and you think you make evil.
Okay. But I just feel like for married people and their sex life, definitely when you're transitioning from a young person, your sexual level is not the same as when you give birth to your first child, or even after you give birth to your first child. Definitely there's a difference which both parties should definitely adjust to. So that should not be a discrimination as to whether you want to marry a virgin or not, and neither should it be something that it results to pain.
No, the vagina is elastic. Stretch it, it comes back. So when I see these things online, people are like, they want to tighten something. I'm like, what are you tightening? It's something that is going to go back to, its original make. No matter how big you think you are, it will accommodate it. It's like a mutant. If it's so big, it will adjust. If it's so small, it will adjust. It's just, I want to educate the listeners. But the point is, I feel like a lot of men, I don't want to say young because I don't even know the age bracket. I feel like some men, because this sex education thing is not given to people, they don't have an idea what happens with a woman's body.
Exactly.
So because they don't understand what happens to a woman's body, they just have this idea of, oh, it go tear, it go open, it go, and so they try to start to do other things. It doesn't work. You didn't do biology in school, at least. If you don't be a doctor.
They did, but they don't have notes.
So it's only that time that they teach reproductive system that they were in class. That's all.
No, like in secondary school, that part where they teach reproductive system.
You
know, say everybody say, I remember saying,
my teacher, it was a copper who actually took us for biology at some point in time, and I remember when she wanted to take that topic that day, she just told the whole class, if she hear film, and we didn't know when she like
hand on your lips.
What's wrong with this one? If she hear, by the time, because she covered the whole board with her body, and then she drew what she wanted to draw. By the time she turned around, the whole class scattered. Like people I don't know why in this country, but basically, a lot of guys need to understand the woman's body. Read, research. Go and learn.
Okay, moving on. Actor Philip Noni calls for help after being attacked in Lagos for being effeminate. That is, characteristics of effeminate, like you're painting your nails, you're on air, blah blah blah. And he says it is now a crime for an effeminate boy to walk freely in Nigeria. For crying out loud, we didn't create ourselves. I feel so hurt, molested, dehumanized, and brutalized. My life is in danger. Please come through for me. Calls for help on social media. My lips and mouth are broken. This is too much. My life is in danger. The brutality and the death threats from these people is so unbearable. Well, I feel like this is just plain wickedness, because it's not new to anybody, even those in police force, task force, police. It's not new to any of them that we have people like this. We have the likes of cross-dresser. It's like you are arresting the likes of James Brown or Bobrisky for being who they are. So you're coming to say, oh, this boy is no longer a boy, he's not a boy gay, or he's gay boy, because he's painting his hands and his fingernails.
Painting
and
of nails has become a trend.
Exactly.
Like even the guys, you just said a black. Me that I don't like black people. Your part paint black.
That's how they tell me one time. Pay one or pay black. I said wait.
You did not to look at.
I said when they carry you. That's right. I said when they carry you, you will call me that I'm going to bail you.
You know, it's a trend. Wearing accessories, making their hair. It's a trend. Okay, so attacking someone because this is what they look. I think we're too we've gotten to. Are we not too civilized for this? No,
it's not civilized. We are too serious about things that we should not take serious. Things that we should take serious. We're not serious about them. So imagine taking this thing as serious as it should not be taken. But then those that need serious things like this insurgency, you're just treating it anyhow.
The reason why a lot of people would say, why is Bobrisky still working free? There's a 14-year ban on all these things. Because he's not being caught in the act. Until you caught somebody...
There was no court.
There was no court. Hey, James, I cannot be better for you. Until you catch somebody in the act, your speculations, your assumptions, they are rubbish. So attacking people for their style, their choice, that doesn't make sense. You know what's funny? Nobody attacks ladies that dress as boys. But it's the same thing.
Exactly. Another point.
It's the same thing. So why do you keep victimizing men who are comfortable being exploring their feminine side? What's wrong with everybody?
But it's worse, yeah? So if you want to do like a gay, do it to the right place. To avoid being caught.
Travel out first. I keep saying it. A lot of our problem is the environment that is our issue.
Sure.
Like, I have a friend. Like, she went to US for her master's. She got the job. She's working. She's there. And I think she not gotten permission, but she's there. And we were colleagues, and then we became friends. I know how she was. Imagine to look at now, travel house. I gave her like 2 years, and then the pictures you start seeing of her. She has tattoos. She has dyed her hair. She has piercings, and she's still spiritual. Picture that. It's the environment. All these things that we consider. Well, what is a problem is a problem. Let us not ignore a problem and can't be facing what is not a problem. It's the environment. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Court orders policeman to pay 4 million naira to the husband. Huh? You shock me too. Wait, even we should be warning us as we're reading this thing. There should be a warning. Okay, I'll take that again. Court orders policeman to pay 4 million naira to the husband of his concubine.
Whom he detained.
Tortured. Wait, let me understand. Wait. I don't get it. Policeman has a concubine that has a husband.
Yes.
Policeman catch the husband and the concubine. Who is the husband's wife? Abi? That's not
the policeman has a concubine. He has a side chick.
No.
The side chick that has a husband.
Okay.
So the policeman caught the husband.
And the side chick.
Caught the husband detained after catching them in bed.
He caught them in bed.
So he's punishing them under law.
So he's punishing a husband and wife.
Because
he's dating the wife.
Concubine cheated on him.
With her husband.
So court now saying you should pay 4 million. Please, the 4 million is for what?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Wait, please. I need an answer. The 4 million naira is for what? Who is at fault? Should we blame? No, should we blame the policeman? That do as if that is not correct. Because it's not psychologically balanced. Let's say cut him on away. Who did he mean?
Have you did not know the woman is married? Maybe you think that she's cheating on him with another
You detain him. They not carry the case. These are kind of cases that they will carry to court and adjourn fast. If those cases, they'll be passing it. Hush puppy, they'll be passing it.
Oh my God.
Now they carried it to court and said they should pay 4 million, and the policeman should pay 4 million. Please, the 4 million is for what?
It's for the husband. It's the husband that they suffered now. It's not for the wife.
So the husband that ends
it's one that they detain. Is it a bit?
And what will the 4 million naira do?
Sorry,
You said it's 5
was it the court that said they should pay 4 million?
Exactly. The police.
Why?
The policeman.
Policeman should pay 4
million naira
to the husband of his side chick.
Because of his concubine.
Yes, of his concubine.
Because he detained him.
And be tortured. Torture is there.
Yes, now.
It's why he use and treat himself. The malaria and the paracetamol that you will drink. For
the wife again. It's cheating the man.
Anyway, it was reported how 18 was arrested, detained, and tortured for 3 days after he caught Ume in the night in his matrimonial home. This guy has mind, you. No, the thing is funny. A Lagos-based human rights lawyer, Inebe Mefyong, who represented Mr. Etim, being the husband at the High Court of Akwa Ibom State, asked the court to enforce the fundamental rights of his clients to dignity of human persons, personal liberty, private and family lives, and freedom of movement. In all these things that we combine together, it's only 4 million, you see. In a judgment delivered on Monday, August 16, the presiding judge, Justice Charles Ikpe, found that the policeman violated the fundamental rights of the applicant to personal liberty by detaining him for 3 days without justification and torturing him. Also, the court found CSP Ume liable of violation of the human rights of the applicant to private and family life by intruding into the matrimonial home of Mr. Eti without his consent. The court restrained the police from arresting the applicant except by the order of a court. And somebody say the nerve. The nerve. How can you sleep with somebody's wife and still arrest the person? How? Total height of abuse of power. Thank God for the good lawyer. That's why I say you collect person wife, you still a torture. This officer would.
But then,
like really
looking at the plain side of it, this is just misplacement of priority.
How?
No, like looking at the other side of it.
Or looking at it.
Because as a country like Nigeria, I can't believe that like they adjourned, they finalized this case
Sharp.
in such quick time.
But it shouldn't linger. It's not a criminal. It's not money laundering now.
It's not money
not
laundering,
kill
but like
anybody.
if things like this can get quick attention to,
He does
why
not have-
can serious cases
as they see
that for instance, if you kill someone, if an high profile person kills somebody or launders money, they'll first be tossing it, they'll be passing it. Okay,
Adjourning
this person,
the
they will
case.
adjourn this.
It's because evidence. The evidence here is sharp. There's nothing to go and look for. You touch all the result. It's fast evidence.
It is well. It is well. Wait till Musa no go see forget.
Hey.
And on this note, real estate executive Austin David obliterates a colossal table, saying,
Yeah, break table. That's English. It's scatter table.
if you want to be sleeping with there's family of what we are talking about. If you want to be sleeping with someone's husband in exchange for the trips and designer items, chop the money in peace. At the end,
At the most.
at the most, I've not heard that one before. It's at the end I used to hear. At the most, if the wife at most, it's a typo something that is.
It's the food that we have not eaten that is causing it.
If the wife catches you, you will fight it out. But you can't be consuming someone else's husband and be posting work hard queens. I started with
5 naira.
I started with 5 naira. This is coming from the motivational angle. Look at me now. What God cannot do does not exist. No. Stop it. Have some decency.
Hey, God, oh.
Wahala. You're still talking about this same family of sleeping around.
They have already told you people that the reason why HIV is plenty is because people have refused to marry. But anyways, but wait. This guy said let's now analyze this thing from another angle. You are sleeping with somebody's.
I like this person's comment. Tobiloba says,
Right.
if only married persons desist from promiscuous acts, these young motivational speakers in Sonu would actually work hard and stop misleading young people. So the person faced both angles of the story. In question, both the poster and the postee. Exactly. The person. Well said.
But what I was trying to say is that she's still working hard. You think it's easy? You drink the paracetamol. That what if this man wife casual? That's headache you're having. It's work hard now.
It is the mind. It's the mind for me because
Exactly.
you want to
Working
cheat.
hard.
You are cheating on the person's matrimonial bed. You are doing it with confidence.
Even if you're not doing it in their matrimonial bed, but they used to take you to luxury hotels, you're still working hard, it's hard work. So you motivate. The thing is you that they are motivating. Pick who is motivating
See
you.
you and what is motivating
You
you.
have enough pastors in this world. Pick who is motivating you. It's not their fault. They will who motivate to motivate. You know, potato. Potato or potato. Just pick your own motivational speaker and face them. That's all.
Vele Star says exactly. Use your kayamata in peace and stop telling us God answered your prayers.
Small get big God as rain and pass. It's what God cannot do. Does not exist. Even God has here one.
Well, God have here. What do you think of being paid in foreign currency?
Please, with the way things are going, buy me pure water in foreign currency. I would drink it.
It is well. Lillian Afegba tells our employee or a notice to future employers that they should start thinking towards the line of paying in foreign currency, because she says she needs to start getting paid in foreign currency. Naira has no value again. So, and the funny thing is, dollar is on an increase every single day.
Yeah, true.
For Nigeria, it not increase, not see decrease. It just day. It just day. It is well.
Okay. Speaking of, I think still a little bit about the whole cross-dressing thing, or guys dressing like ladies, whatever. Journalist Kemi Olunloyo carpets those who are against her associated with cross-dresser James Brown. So she says the cross-dressers are looking better than the useless slay queens. Meet this very big fan of mine, and then she tagged him James Brown. Lord Freddie Kyo, who they did not call your name inside, they did not tag you.
Passers by.
You did not call, you just out of shook mouth, and you know that came here have mouth you. Now go and comment. He says, I feel unhappy with the post. I totally don't support cross-dressing and gay life. Please, this is not right. Cause you, Dr. Kemi, is a role model. To who? I don't know. When we say choose your own motivational speaker, they will not hear what do. Anyway, Kemi, of course, replied. She says, I'm not a role model to nobody.
Gang, gang.
Don't come and give me tight so I did not collect.
Gang, gang.
I am against homophobia. Please unfollow me. There is no room for hate on my page. Don't patronize me, mister.
She said she not look for customers.
I just
That she find your customers to the front. That she said that it's not only about social media and Instagram followers. She said she's not doing. Now me talk her.
You just see this. I saw this chat between an entrepreneur and a customer, where the customer was blowing her phone, or be his phone, because I don't know.
24 hours communication.
So apparently the person paid, he felt what he paid for was, maybe the money he paid was too much. So therefore, if he writes you like this, you must reply.
As
So
if no, phone is the office.
So the lady was like,
Pala, pala.
you paid me for a service, not for me to come and be attending to you 24.
Customer care.
Because your customer care. I'm not doing that. And the guy was like, the money you charge was so much, so therefore anytime I need you, you need to be available. And the next thing he saw is refund, and he's asking, why did you refund me? And she said, go and take that nonsense to somebody else.
This is my experience. Someone said, okay, I need something. I'm like, okay, I already gave the possibility of this thing arriving that day. And all of a sudden, you're telling me you need by 4 o'clock. Madam, I gave the possibility that this thing can arrive by 4 o'clock. Right now, to shock me. Because of how much? I said, please forward your account number. I sent her money, and she was like, you don't even have chills, oh. I didn't even reply.
Sheila.
I did not reply. I said, ma, if you need my services, if you need me, if you know you're ready to work with me, you're ready to work with my time frame, we can do business. But if you know that you're in a hurry, please
shift. Thank you. I feel like more entrepreneurs should actually, people feel like, oh, you're a small business, an SME, you'll be scared to lose customers. So therefore, they come with their bad attitude.
So just come, Barack remain.
No, me. They come with their nasty attitude. They are rude to you. Me. But yeah, that's why I have not started business, because I know it's to.
Let's see your post.
Let's not start what we cannot finish, show, because I used to have a temper sometimes. So don't go and say what you know. Just how much did you pay? I don't care how much you pay. You need to actually respect people.
Exactly.
And their time. It doesn't matter what you pay. Somebody else is paying more than you. It's a service they will rent. As long as the person is good at what they are doing. The only time me and you will fight is that I paid for A, you gave me B. My dear. We drag each other to that. You get, but as long as this person is good at what they are doing, and you know that at the end of the day you're getting value for what you're paying for. Don't turn to nuisance. You get it.
Okay, I was going to ask Buster a question. When last did you open a dictionary?
Google is there. Google is a dictionary. Answer.
Maybe last week.
You're such
You're
a.
better.
How about you,
Your
Covenant?
is good. Just when last did you search something on Google?
on Google.
It's better.
Yesterday for dictionary. Probably I last 2 years.
Who is my dictionary?
That's amazing. Okay. The writer here has come out to say knowing how to say what you want to say is as important as what you want to say. True or false?
True now.
Hello? True or false?
True.
Knowing how to say something.
Knowing how to say what you want to say is as important as what you want to say. Very true. So I'm going to be asking this question. I am in a bus to Ikeja. I am on the bus to Ikeja. Which is the correct statement?
I'm on the bus to Ikeja.
I am.
First option is I am in a bus to Ikeja. Is the statement correct? Compared to I am on. So the in and on. I am in a bus to Ikeja. I am on
The bus
to
to
Ikeja.
Ikeja.
Which
is the correct statement?
Yeah, which one is
I'm
correct?
on the bus to Ikeja.
How about you?
We,
Once again, I am
In
in
the
a
bus.
bus to Ikeja.
I choose
And I
in
am
the bus.
on the bus to Ikeja. Which one?
In the bus.
You're in a bus. You are on the.
No. Which statement is correct?
Potato. Which one is?
Stand. Say with your full chest.
Okay, I'm on the bus to Ikeja.
You are on the bus.
On
You are saying
top of the
confidently.
Eh,
Your full chest.
You have the
Don't let
opportunity
peer
to
pressure,
call it.
oh.
You have the opportunity to call a friend. 50-50.
Uncomfortable. So what's it for you? In a bus, on the bus.
on the bus.
English just scatter. Hello.
Oh my god! If you had asked me this without me saying it, I imagine I imagine being when I get the call when I'm on the move and someone says where are you? I'm like I'm in the bus. I'm in a bus. I'm in the bus. I just say in a or in the. But actually, you were correct. It's on the. Cause
Based on get work, not only
know.
exactly. It's actually I am on the bus to Ikeja, but I don't know when this will be a regular thing because is it when you face traffic? I remember to be saying I'm on the bus.
Nigerian road will spoil your grammar for
Exactly.
you.
So, dear people, if you're listening, let's try to adjust our grammatical structure and statement. It's we are on the bus, not I am in a bus. But I don't know why the statement is wrong. But then they say, well, we are on the bus.
We learn every day.
Exactly. We've added it to our bucket list.
I've learned something today. Okay, groom goes all out to appreciate his aunt who gave him a fresh start live in the US. Oh God. Should I need that? God. I have half of my family member abroad.
Did not give you fresh start.
One, I've stopped picking a number. You know how much dollar is to naira? You're sending me 5,000 for a work of 1 month. How? The one I have them there, but they will not see us.
Don't worry. When you want to do your wedding, you will not give them fresh start. You will not give them shout outs.
Sorry, I really want to say something about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people don't know what their family members are facing abroad.
Only facing will be giving that excuse for too long. I'm not saying you should come and carry me and go. I'm saying
They should give you fresh start. It might be just dollar they will send to you. That will better your life.
we'll see. Anyway, let's face the story of the day.
But then, in respect to what she's saying, we really don't know. Like, I've had people who travel,
I know that
who are business people here, but you're moving to somewhere that you've not made inquiries about, and you're moving to a strange man's land, and over there, if you're not well to do in terms of business certificates and all of that, you end up doing manual jobs. You can do nanny, you can do plumber, depending on the one you can do. So these people face a lot of things out there. So but then in as much as whatever you are facing, there should be, this is what I'm doing, I'm fine.
But there are some people, they do it too much that you have to send them something, you have to feed them, you have to do and even them, they might not even be okay as you think they are.
Okay, because you feel like
they are abroad. Yes,
I get your point, but it doesn't take away from the fact that at the end of the day, like I said, especially if you're in Nigeria, dollar value to naira, you get. I'm not saying please you should come and no, that's not what I say. I get your point. As I said, like I have half of my family members there, and I know how some of them are because this was my communication. Not like they are wool. It's not. I know how life is for them. It's hard, but they actually make it. You get. Give me invite. I'll go ask my husband what to call them. Anyway,
don't worry. They beg you. They beg you. They will send you invite. But when they send you invite, don't forget me. We'll go to. You put me in your luggage.
You enter where? Oh, don't put. I can't be luggage.
You wrap me in your luggage.
Well,
you'll just take you. They'll tell you that there's something breathing inside this box.
Yeah, who catch us? And they will deport us before we enter ourselves.
It is
okay. So yes, the video shows a groom prostrating on the floor, really doing the most, but let me just read the story. It says, when all hope was lost after my university, the landlord sold the house while my brother and I were still in it. God, oh. You know that
they say you said the house
joy. I sometimes reason it. As I am like this and I'm saving house rent for this month. Imagine that landlord now come and say, come and be going, what would I do?
Are no longer needed.
That's why if you're saving, you just have extra because okay, so yeah. Landlord sold the house that he and his brother were in. I was sick and tired of asthma attack, sleep apnea, depression, pain of heartbreak. Only you. You say you're dating in that condition. You don't fear God. Pain of heartbreak and ministerial betrayal. Sorry, yo.
Ministerial betrayal.
Which one is that again? Did the pastor snatch his wife?
Maybe, that's another good sweet.
I don't understand. Okay. Mrs. Joy Babatunde and Mr. Bride Babatunde took it upon themselves to give my life a fresh start and brought me to the United States of America. Today I'm a homeowner and have experienced many forms of blessings. I can't forget my aunt's words. She told me to pay it forward. She planted a tree, but it turned into a forest. I can't thank my family enough. They made me believe that love has a touch in life. Learn to impact people. They are the greatest investment you can make for a generation yet unborn.
I wanted to say, but she did not have mommy and daddy, not have family member.
Boya. This one did not include them, but you shall do the vote of thanks to family in general. My own is oh God, I'm sorry. Okay, comment. For them. Gorgeous. Said my own aunties now to gossip left and right, instigate issues, only to correct ones where I get.
Only two correct ones where I get.
Okay, only two correct ones where I get, and the two correct ones they still live in Nigeria. Okay, not everyone has a good heart. Appreciate when you have someone with one. This one say this auntie is from mother side. How? How did you know?
Monitoring spirits?
How do you know?
Social media judges.
Then someone says, bride, if you know what's good for you, worship this man. How? They will always be
because say you have house. They have given him a fresh start. So that means they are giving you a fresh start.
They buy you. Did they buy you?
Away.
This feels so good to watch. This it's good to appreciate those who have helped and cared for you in this life. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. God bless Mr. Amizi Baba Tunde. All right, we move. But yeah, it's actually a good one. And then again, we also have that relatives that they are only to cause quarrel, problem. They will call this person on the phone.
They'll be too early to jam each other.
They will not go and call the other one. By the time they are done, they will not be here. Don't say I said. Don't tell I said. Then you are here in Nigeria, you are fighting. What cause quarrel? You don't even realize that. Is the one there that air condition, different kind of air condition? It's like as if all the work they have on their hand is not enough to keep them busy. So the time they want to relax is to call this person and just create what you know. Like, this is why I don't even relate to it. I'm like, don't come and stress my life. Thanks. We move.
You understand already in advance.
Oh my God.
Okay.
They should flog him. He needs beating.
Restaurateur reveals a relationship red flag.
You remain a restaurateur.
And he said, a woman that has been heartbroken before is a red flag for me. So don't kuku get married.
No.
Don't kuku get married. Even say honestly, all his girlfriends the next one, if they see this thing, if you come and meet me, I will tell you where I've not met the guy before. I don't know a man.
It's later that cause all this thing. if
It's free data.
Is the-
Free data.
is data that costs all this? Because how now? How will you just come and just open your mouth? Wow.
Pascal Pepper said, a man that has been heartbroken before is a red flag. So we are saying the same thing.
So as he is,
It
he has
doesn't
not
make
broken his heart before. No, he has never been.
He has
in
been
a
in the
relationship.
kitchen.
Yo.
They have been in the kitchen.
No.
That's why.
No.
They need to break their plates. They need to break their hearts.
It's rubber plate. It's not even plastic. Because plastic, ceramic, it's rubber. If you turn it anyhow, it will bounce back at you. It's just rubbish. I know that people need all this motivational. That's why face your own. Pick your motivational speaker.
Motivate yourself.
Better still. Better still.
Because in this life, if you follow some people's motivation, you're on a long team.
Afghanistan issue. Pilot takeoff with 640 passengers fleeing the Taliban on a plane that was designed to carry only 150 people, but they carried 640. Now, I've only seen these things in movies where there's an issue in a country and people are trying to run away. And sometimes they get a plane, they smuggle a plane in one way or the other, and they pull out all the chairs of that plane so that more people can actually enter. I have only seen these things in a movie. But to actually see the image, to see videos of this happening real life, it's scary. It's very scary. The capacity of the plane should only take 150 people, luggages inclusive, but 600, an additional 500 plus people are on this plane.
100 to 600 is actually a lot. How would they do it?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I was not like, I need to go and get my passport. I mean, I don't go die job for this country. Because if this kind of things that I said, I only see these things happening. If this kind of things are now becoming, that's why I said they take off the chair so that there's more space. So in a short period of time, this pilots, the air hostess and whatever, they dismantle all the chairs. You know, I used to see bus, there's no chair again because they want to carry load. So that's literally what they did, so that more people, so they're sitting on the floor.
So now, how do they want to? How do they address this crowd?
There's nothing to address.
Pass.
There's nothing to pass, and there's no point.
I'm not even scared. How to scatter the way they
Chinese who have life, that have hope. They are
I
trying
don't
to stay
blame
alive.
them. Exactly. They are running away from danger. They settle inside danger.
That's the thing. You're going to go there now. They'll go and dump them in one refugee camp. They start again. So how many suffer want to suffer in this life? So
something must kill you, man.
I was saying I need to get my passport renewed, because if these things that we used to see in the movies start to happen in real life, there are situations just like in movies where maybe the US sends a convoy to come and pick the people they can pick to save, and you hear if you don't have your passport, you're not going. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen all these war movies all this time where they come to rescue people, and it's only those with passport that they can allow on the plane. It's disheartening, man. God help Africa. That's just it.
Amen. And a young lady has come out to say, avoid men that say they need to sort their life out before they commit onto you. Singer Han advises women.
Everybody with their own problem.
Exactly.
We just finished red flag now. This one have come.
She says men that do the whole need to sort their life out before they commit to you. Just smile and wish them a good life, because the only thing that is stopping him from being with you is his options. See ya. And she I don't know why you say see ya when you know you've not finished your talk. And she says, if he really values you,
really is in capital letter.
If you really know your value, know your worth, he knows who you are, then why should he wait knowing that someone else may have you? Why would he take the L he could avoid? I beg, don't argue with him over the fact I said what I said.
I don't think this makes any sense.
Well, then we have guys that, they put a finger on you. They put a ring on your finger. My friend is trying to create some confusion. They put a ring on your finger and they say, oh, I've engaged you, or they say it's proposed, Abby. They say I proposed to you, but then they are not yet ready to take you to their family members and say, oh, this is she, this is her. And he asks, babe, what's going on? Say, I need to sort out some life issues. I've been wondering, what is the life issue you're trying to sort out for a while, yo? What is the life issue you're trying to sort out? And they'll be like, okay, oh. So she's trying to tell you that these are things that you should not,
No,
or you should
so
avoid?
I think no. I think what she's trying to say is, how you feel like, you've been with somebody, you feel like, okay, with the way things are going, there was a lady, you feel like, oh, I feel like I can settle with this person, and you decide you want to be committed to just them, right? And you bring it up as a conversation with the guy, and the guy is saying he's not ready to commit because he wants to sort out a few things. Because maybe in his own understanding, committing to you means he has some responsibilities and obligations that he should be able to deal with. But it feels like maybe because he's not ready, or some things are not sorted out in his own end, it won't be nice to commit, right? Now, what she's saying, if we could just go back to that part, what she's saying is that if a guy tells you he wants to sort himself out, okay, before committing to you, should just be running.
No, he wants to sort their life out. That is, he wants to sort their life out. He wants to be working for them before he come and marry you. So that everything will be set.
No, that's not it. He said men that do the whole need to sort their life out before they commit to you. Commitment is not marriage immediately. Commitment is only me and you, no other person. Okay, we're going to be working towards something. It can lead to courtship and then marriage. It doesn't necessarily mean. So those people that will tell you they want to sort their lives out before they can commit to you, just smile and wish them a good life, because the only thing that is sorting, that's stopping him from being with you, is his options. So what she's saying is that the only reason why a guy would not commit to you is because he has so many other people. So therefore, I think that's the summary of what she's saying. Well, I feel like she's right, but she's also very wrong, okay? Because genuinely, a lot of guys, maybe because of their past experiences, they want to sort out their emotional issues. So imagine he commits to you and he's emotionally unavailable. Imagine he commits to you and he's not able to live up to your expectation. And he knows that maybe based on what he has been through, he really can't give you his 100%. It doesn't mean there are 1 million other girls he's also considering. He's just not ready as much as you are ready. So if he says he needs time, he wants to sort himself out, I think the conversation should be, how much time does he need? Even if he says, oh, he doesn't know, the question should be, does he think by the time he's ready, he's still going to want to commit to you, or he wants to just move on? Should you be waiting? Some of them would genuinely tell you he doesn't want to keep you waiting, live your life. Some of them would be like, give me time, I'll get around it. So it's not always where you run into. How many run do you want to run? The person you are running to, does he want to commit? Do you think everybody just sit down? Even people who claim to be committed to you, they're not really committed. You get, so the conversation of just, no, I feel like understand why that person is saying I understand what they want to sort out. Is it their emotions? Is it their finances? Find what, if it's finances, wait small, yeah. But if it's but whatever, the point is that find out what the person wants to sort out, and find out if it's something you can wait around for, or if you can move on. It's not a do or die.
That's coming from the relationship expert herself. She did proper justice to the new story. And still in the spirit of relationship and commitments. Actor Tunini. And his ex-girlfriend Lydia. I didn't know what the title get them. But I didn't know what they buy from each other's hands.
Oh my days.
But then on this story, let's say before she's still a child, she's dating a superstar. So age is not age was not an issue. They say age is just a number. It's really not an issue. So when the band begin to ask for things that she cannot, the boy turn predator and all sorts of perverts and all that kind of thing. So she'll just come out to advise. That's the whole summary of all this things that I see, because I don't say anything into all this story, all this 2-page story.
Yes, continue.
I don't see anything in all this 2-page story that she type out. So the thing is just if you want to date, if you want to marry, know the kind of age of the person you're going for.
Age is not a number.
Age is not a number. She's not wise.
She's just not wise.
Please.
What was she expecting?
Exactly.
When the picture went viral, people were literally advising her. But you say, no, I'm
dating a celebrity.
I'm a good.
I'm dating a superstar.
So I don't think. No, it's good for her that she's coming out to share her experience, but I don't think making it an age thing really makes sense in today's world anymore, because
but I'm happy that she was advised.
they told her,
and now she's coming to advise on us. And that was the bone of contention. She just come out to advise other people. If you're a minor, stay out of relationship that you cannot handle. And that is it. So in order to wrap up marriage and all of that,
we're just gonna go on a short break. We have an advert coming to you. We have a guest coming in to share something with us real quick. And when we are done with that, we'll see if we can still go back to the entertainment stories. But stay connected.
Still
on this music break. Do not go anywhere. Didn't go nowhere. Did not go anywhere. We will be back shortly.
You are listening to Lagoon
Go behind
Radio.
and say, I need some radical people. People that have received from God already. Now, let me hear you scream. Hey. Everybody. Everybody. Let's go. See. Oh, tu as a gene. What? Oh, tu as a gene. Oh, tu as a gene. Oh, tu as a gene. Now, let me see you dance. Huh? Everybody dance. One more time. Everybody. Oh, tu as a gene. Let me teach you a brand new song. Well, not really new. You're going to raise your left hand. Then you're going to raise your right hand. Then you're going to turn around like this. And you're going to raise your both hands like this. Can I teach you? Jesus, a boogie waka. Jesus, a boogie waka. See, for all you have done and all you will do. Turn around. Jesus. A boogie. Can we do that now? 1, 2, 3, use it. For all you have done and all you will do. Now, turn around. One hand up. Some of us are see. Whenever I call, you answer. Your blessings they pour like shower. I cannot repay for all you have done. Jesus, I will be one. Come on, let's go. Your mercies and favor is all over me. Let's go.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Welcome back. You're still listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online radio station in Nigeria, broadcasting live from the very heart of Lagos Marina. Few minutes to the end of the show, but then we have a young-looking man with us in the studio in person of.
Okay, yes. So before we went on that break, we told you we were having a guest who's going to come share something with you, and faithfully he is here. We have here in the studio Reverend. What is it, Reverend Father? Okay, yes, we have Reverend Francis Olaniyi, who is the vicar of the Saviour's Family Anglican Church, Oniru. Welcome, sir. It's nice to have you with us here today.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so your church is new, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little fun thing about your church?
So it's actually a very unique church.
Okay.
In the Diocese of Lagos, we are the church that has family in our name.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, so that's Saviour's Family Anglican Church. And that means we focus on Jesus and we create bond with people, the believers. So it's a very unique one. And being a young man also, as you said earlier on, yeah, so it's actually a very great platform by our diocesan and bishop to actually attract young professionals and people of different class to worship God together. You know, that platform is actually there for us. So that's the unique thing. So in our church, you see young people leading worship, and you know, we are an evangelical church, like Pentecostal church. Also, the Anglican church is actually a vibrant church. So you have you enjoy the traditional worship of Anglican, and at the same time you're able to enjoy the modern worship, and you just enjoy God all through. You don't even want to leave after service.
Okay, so I really like that. So I guess what you're saying is that there's a space for both the young and old,
Oh, yes.
or is it just for the young people?
No, the
So it's
young and the old.
They don't want to leave out the old people. Because
We have quite a number of old people that are young at heart.
Young
actually.
at heart.
Yeah, so they love to worship with us too.
That's great. So what are the times of service on Sundays? What time somebody's listening and you're like, okay, on Sunday this is where I'm going to go worship. What time should people turn up for service?
Okay, so for now we meet 2 days in the week.
Okay.
Sundays we meet 9 a.m. And on Wednesday we meet for midweek fellowship by 6 p.m. So Sunday 9 a.m. Wednesdays 6 p.m.
Okay.
and perhaps if the person listening says, "Oh, why can I connect with you socially on the internet?" What are the platforms?
Oh yeah, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, SFC_Oniru.
Okay, so you've heard it on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter, SFC_Oniru. That is it from Reverend Francis Olani here with us in the studio.
Okay, is there something more you'd like to share with us regarding maybe the service or the church or what people should expect? You know, I think these days when it comes to new churches, someone like me, people are usually skeptical, especially when it's just when you have younger leaders or younger people there. It's like, do these people know what they are doing? Are they just going to come and sort of like deviate from what they understand the Anglican body to be? What should people expect? Is it still the same Anglican standard? Are you bringing in something new, or are you incorporating everything all together?
Okay, so I would say that there is no creativity outside the vision of the missionary. You understand?
Ooh, nice.
Yes. So we are a focused church. We are a structured church. That's the beauty of Anglican church. The fact that we have a free hand does not mean we just do things anyhow. So one of the great privilege we have is that we were founded after the 5 mandates have been established. You know, the praise, the prophetic, the pastoral, and all those 5 mandates of our diocese.
Yeah.
So we focus on that. And one outstanding thing about our church is that we focus on discipleship and evangelism. So you can be so sure of being embedded in the Word of God. You do in-depth study, and you are able to ask questions.
Okay.
Questions that you may not be able to ask or listen to on a normal Sunday service. Questions affecting millennials and every other person. You can actually ask questions, and we touch everything. We don't shy away from questions. We don't say, "Hey, don't go there." No, we love to hear you, and we talk about it.
During services.
Yeah, so our service, the Wednesday service for now, you know, is a bit interactive.
Okay, so
Yes.
great.
And even Sunday, we used to have fellowship after fellowship. So I mean, after service, you can actually still hang around the church, and we still have some sessions to address things. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, it already sounds funky. I want to be there. Okay, so since you're new, right, is there space for, say, workers, people who want to maybe volunteer, who want to be a part of the growth of the church, especially for young people? Is there a way they can come in contact with you, or is there an administrator of the church so that they can, you know, get to function, be a part of the body? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, sure, of course.
Okay.
We would like to see such people in our service on Sunday, and of course they see the vicar after the service, and we're able to discuss more. And let me also add that the ongoing memorial, the fasting and prayer, we also have it 6 p.m. every day. So today, they should be joining us. We'll love to have them around.
So what's the church address, the full address? Because you say it's in Oniru, but
Yes.
where? What's the full address? So someone who's listening who wants to come on Sunday like me, you know, you might just see
I'll
me
be so
there.
glad to see you.
So what's the full address of the church?
Okay, plot 4A, Akiogun Street,
Okay.
New Market Road, Oniru.
Can we take that again?
Plot 4A,
Okay.
Akiogun Street, New Market Road, Oniru.
All right. Okay. And you already heard that from Reverend Francis Olani, the Vicar of Savior's Family Anglican Church, Oniru. Remember, Sunday services hold 9 a.m. and on
Sunday.
Wednesday. Yes, Sunday services is 9 a.m. and on Wednesdays by 6 p.m. Is that correct?
Very
Yes.
correct.
So there's a new church, a new body of Christ. Go and become a family. Do not forsake the gathering of the saints. If you're looking for where to worship, maybe you want a new place so that you used to give first time as gifts.
Sure.
Or probably want to
It's
change of
important.
environment.
It's important, and it's great. So you don't have to go so far to go find that your church, Anglican church, is now at your doorstep if you live in Oniru. I just went from Oniru, it's paining me, but we'll survive, right? Okay, so thank you. Is there any other thing you'd like to add, or are we good?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for this opportunity. We look
Okay.
forward to seeing you one of these days.
Sure.
You.
We'll just
Bless you.
storming.
You
You're
will.
welcome.
I will come with paparazzi because we dream glory. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. You heard that. If you want more details, you can always visit them on social media. They give please just for clarity's sake, the social media handles once again.
SFC_Oniru.
SS.
SFC _ Oniru.
Savior's Family
Facebook,
Church. Yeah.
Twitter, and on Instagram.
All right. Okay. That would be it. Thank you. We're going to go on a music break again. And then when we come back from the music break,
We're drawing the
we're
curtain.
going to draw the curtain
for
on the afternoon
today's
drive
Afternoon Drive
show.
show.
Do not go anywhere. We will be back shortly.
Get a neighbor. See, everybody, Kumara Yaga. Oh yeah,
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
So before you dance fully into the song that's going to be playing up next, we're going to draw the curtains for today's Afternoon Drive show here and now. And thanks for staying with us. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed everything and all of the entertainment news that we brought to you today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, Twitter, and on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also do well to connect with us by downloading our app on your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, depending on the device that you're using. Feel free to also subscribe to our YouTube channel LagoonTV to listen to all the beautiful voices and to put your face to put the voice to the faces. I've not eaten. I've not eaten. So that is it today. See you same time tomorrow from the hours of 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. West African time for another beautiful episode of the Afternoon Drive Show. My name is Alao Olumakaiye. Thanks for joining me on the show. Abel Abi, Bosse, Covenant. It's been a pleasure having you all. See you same time tomorrow. Peace.